Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called January 2020 Lotteries Casino Financial Speculation. And this is for you coming from Aries. Now, I'm going to give you my email so that if you should need a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 8 or 9 years. And I will also show you many ways of how to improve yourself, including how to contact the supernatural energy that you have. I'm going to talk to you about your first 15 days of January. And I will start with financial speculation. And this program is for you coming from Aries. Well, the first 15 days of January, the stock market and the Forex for you is very much not very helpful. Why? Because the first 15 days has planets that give you problems. And all you have is about 30 to 40% on your favor, not enough to make money from the stock market or from the Forex. So go slow. And secondly, regarding the casino, go and have fun if you want, but spend little on gambling. Because again, the first 15 days of January, there are planets here that show is more money out than money in. So if you go to a casino, get ready for money going to be in, not going to, I mean, going to be out, not in. After that, what about business, general business? It's going to be very slow for you coming from Aries. So if I were you, I would not think of being adventurous. I would rather just consolidate, which simply means whatever you have going, try to look after that would be better. You only have about 20%, and that's one or two planets, which is somehow giving you the determination level. Everything else is very slow and very unpredictable and full of stress. I'm going to now talk to you about your last 16 days of January. And your last 16 days of January, they show that in financial speculation areas, including the stock market and Forex, that things are even worse. So the last 16 days bring some kind of a frustration. You're not going to make money. Of course, ages are very important. There will be some people with good ages from Aries who will somehow make it. But in a general way, for everybody in Aries, I would say caution in the last 16 days. Lots is turning against you. So going in for the kill, stock market, Forex, you're not going to do it. Now, what about the casino? I would suggest that you give it a break. And if you have to be there, well, be there playing very little. Be there being very careful that money can be lost very fast in the last 16 days of January. And what about general business? It's going to be very depressing. And it's going to prove that you have to have your shoulder to the wheel to try and get as much little of the profit that you can in the last 16 days. So you don't want to start a business, you don't want to expand a business, you don't want to be adventurous in business. Go slow. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky dates, DATES, for you coming from Aries. And your lucky dates are going to be the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, or the 28th. The 1st, the 10th, the 19th, or the 28th. Going to be very lucky for you. And so use that, whether for the casino go trip, whether for the stock market, whether for the anything to do with financial speculation. Now I'm going to give you lucky direction. And your lucky direction should be northwest for the month of January. And so face northwest to have the inspiration of anything that you want to connect with financial speculation. And now about lucky ages. The lucky ages I'm going to say would be very lucky for you. Would be the ages of 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, or even 81. So these ages are going to be exceptionally given the opportunity. And although I've said that the chances of people from Aries is very weak, when ages are good, they give you that added benefit, value addedness with the wonderful age that you may have. Now I'm going to talk to you about lotteries. All right, I've done some homework for you. I've split the 9 planets into 2 groups. The first one with 5 planets, the second with 4 planets. And I've tracked their movement and calculated for you, you coming from Aries. Now, the first group of numbers from the first 5 planets would be these: the number 1, 10, 19, 28, 37, 46, 55, and 64 if you need it. If you don't need the numbers, cancel them out. The group of 4 planets, they have given me these numbers as I track them. The number 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, or 63 if you need it. And for the third group, I'm going to use my Kabbalistic tarot cards for the third group. And let me give this a good shuffle. And what is the card going to be now? Well, from this card, for you coming from Aries, I'm going to get these numbers. This is a very interesting card of infinity. So I'm going to choose these numbers. The number 8, 17, 26, 35, 44, 53, and 62 from this card. Now, you're ready to go and buy your lotteries, but there's so many rules to follow. And if you've had a 90-minute session with me, I would have shown you all the rules one by one so that you got to get it very, very right. But if you haven't been to see me, then, well, what you should do is just get hold of some paper, any color, because if you've been to see me, I would have told you what are your lucky colors. Well, just go and get hold of some white paper and cut 2-inch by 2-inch strips. And on each of these 2-inch by 2-inch strip, write just one number, not one series, one number, and fold up the paper. And soon you'll have plenty of these folded up papers in front of you. Number 2, you have to wait for your lucky day to actually start doing this exercise. And if you haven't been to see me, you won't know that. Number 3, you'll have to wear your lucky colors waist upwards. Because when you wear a color, you connect to a planet that rules that color. Good planet, good luck. Bad planet, bad luck. The next thing you have to be very careful is direction energy. And if you have not been to see me, you won't know around the compass. I would have made a compass based on your date of birth and your time of birth. And if you haven't been to see me, just face any direction that you like. And I will also show you how to connect the super energy in you. You have to involve this when you're picking your lottery numbers. And I'll show you how to do that. People who become powerful and rich and live a life of luxury and they have so much power, they can't do it without connecting with that supernatural energy without them. We are only human beings. We need to connect to the supernatural energy. And I will show you how to do that. And I will also give you a lot of information, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, a lot of information from the universe so that you can do everything right. And in this 90 minutes, I will show you how to formulate your own lucky lottery numbers. I will show you that step by step. We have plenty of time in 90 minutes. And I will also give you your lucky colors and your lucky days and your lucky directions and a lot of information, so that you can be that very special person. And that 8 or 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, I will go through it with you and tell you the ups and downs. So as long as you know all this in advance, you will be prepared. Well, your lottery numbers, which I've given you, they are based for everybody in Aries. And so you need to have a session with me based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. Your palms are very, very special. You got to do that one day. And that's why I showed you my email. So send me an email, ask me the questions you want, and I will then give you a date if you want to see me. And you can pay through PayPal, this 50 USD dollars. I have an account there. And so I look forward to you one day connecting with me. And I'd be happy to guide you so that your 8 or 9 years can be more than perfect and you can achieve your dreams. Until then, I wish you a good month of January. Thank you and goodbye.